Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen. Commodity TV today here in partnership with Dukascopy TV, and I'm very happy and proud that I can present you today Endeavour Silver, the 8th largest silver producer in the world. And with me here is Bradford Cooke, the founder and CEO of the company. Brad, thanks for taking the time.
My pleasure, Jochen.
Well, Endeavour Silver, give us a little bit of a short overview of the company. And as you are in Mexico, as I said, you are producing silver, and we see already your beautiful mines here. So what's going on?
Okay, Endeavour Silver, a mid-tier silver and gold producer based in Canada with 3 mines in Mexico. On the map you see our 3 operations. The Guanaceví mine is our first and largest mine by silver production. It's located in Durango State. Our next 2 mines were acquired in central Mexico, in Guanajuato State, one of the largest historic silver and gold districts in all of Mexico. And in this district now we've been producing from 2 mines since 2012. We also have an exciting new discovery in Jalisco State called Terronera, which really represents the next leg of growth for the company.
Fantastic. What were a little bit of the highlights for 2015? And you just brought out today, you published your 9 months figures, so maybe you can comment already on that. That would be fantastic.
Yes, I would be happy to. We have, for the 5th consecutive quarter, reduced our operating costs. Both the cash costs and all-in sustaining costs were lower in Q3. And for the first 9 months of the year, we're averaging about $8 per ounce of silver produced and approximately $15 per ounce on an all-in basis, including non-cash items. So we're making a small profit margin at these current metal prices. We are the most leveraged of the silver producers in the sector. We have the highest beta to the silver price. And so as the price of silver rises, for every $1 increase in the price of silver, our EBITDA grows by about $11 million.
That's a lot of money, I would say.
Yes.
What were some of the highlights in 2015 then? Because now we heard 9 months numbers were terrific, and I'm sure this running quarter is also not too bad. So you are satisfied for sure.
Yes.
So, but give us a short overview on the highlights.
So year to date, we've produced about 5.5 million ounces of silver, approximately 45,000 ounces of gold. We're on track to meet or beat both our silver and gold production guidance. We'll probably end up at around 11.5 to 12 million ounces of silver equivalent production for 2015. This would be the 6th consecutive year that we have met or beat our guidance. On the cost side, I mentioned earlier, we've now had 5 consecutive quarters of lower costs. El Cubo mine, for instance, was our highest cost mine when we purchased it in 2012. $132 cost per ton 5 quarters ago. Today, $75 per ton. Real gains,
major difference.
Real gains in productivity at these mines.
Fantastic. Can you tell us a little bit about, I wouldn't say history, but you had a very good organic resource growth, and also, of course, you had a beautiful growth in the production.
Yes, we have actually since inception in 2004 enjoyed over 40% compound annual growth rate of our total resource growth. Most of that is through exploration. We didn't buy these reserves and resources, we found them. And even though they've gone flat these last 2 years, we're expecting that we'll continue to grow the resources in the future. That kind of resource growth has allowed us to consistently grow our production base. That's why we became the largest or the most fastest growing silver mining company in the sector. And I think we have compound annual growth rate of production, 35, 36%, something like that. So we've enjoyed a lot of success on both discovery and production. And we are an integrated company. Our future, though, lies with Terronera.
Absolutely. And as we just see here in the back, your 3 operating mines already. And as you said, the future is Terronera for sure. And Terronera, we see it here. That's not a mine yet. That's only exploration stage by now. But as it is the future, and I would say also the key to drive the costs further down, give us a bit of an overview, please, of Terronera and what your game plan is.
It's the first bona fide grassroots discovery, greenfields discovery that Endeavour has made in Mexico. The others were really brownfields around existing mines. At Terronera, it was a historic district, but all those mines closed 100 years ago, and really nothing happened for 100 years. We came and acquired the project in 2010. We started exploration in 2011, made the first discovery in 2012. Now in 2014, we already have the government permit to build the phase 1 plant. And we released in May of this year the preliminary economic assessment for that phase 1 operation at Terronera. Our goal is to go to the board early in the new year, end of Q1, early Q2, with not only a feasible project, but with a permitted project and possibly even a financed project. We would like to break ground on
And
Terra Nera.
economic viable, hopefully.
Of course, economically viable, feasible project.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Where do you see the cost situation then in the project? What can you imagine? Of course, I know you cannot say any specific, but just to give a little bit of a guidance, you have an idea already.
Oh, well, clearly. We published in May, as I mentioned, our economics, initial economics, and it does look like it will be a lowest decile cost producer in the entire sector. That is, the estimated cost to produce silver at Terra Nera are around $4 per ounce of silver on a cash basis, but only $7.50 on an all-in basis. So the margin is 50% at current prices. This will make Endeavour one of the lowest cost producers in the sector. So it's a very important mine for us.
Absolutely. How many ounces do you think you can maybe produce out of that in the future?
Well, in the current resource base is approximately 45 million ounces silver equivalents, of which about 30 is silver and the balance is gold. It's still wide open for expansion, and we're not thinking 20, 30%. We're thinking 200, 300% growth potential of the resource base at Terra Nera. On top of that, the initial economics show that we can start with a 1,000 ton per day operation producing 3 million ounces per year at these very low costs.
Wow, fantastic. So it will be great margin added for your company, of course.
Indeed.
Right, great. Bradford, thank you very much. All the best for that. And we look forward to have you soon here, latest next year, and to hear some more good news about that.
Absolutely. News next year. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, there was Bradford Cooke, the founder and CEO of Endeavour Silver, the 8th largest silver producer in the world. And as you heard so far, they have 3 producing mines, and they are slightly profitable by now at even those low gold and silver prices. But the future is in Terra Nera, and this will be hopefully then the production decision will be made next year, the 4th mine for them. And as you heard, fantastic costs. The all-in cost base is something between $7.50, maybe $8, and this would add tremendously value to the company. And please keep in mind the highest bidder in the industry, and this means $1 rise in silver is $11 million in the EBITDA rise. So check out the company. Thank you very much for watching us. That was Jochen Steiger in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Bye-bye.